What did Aerosmith say while playing Riichi Mahjong? You're the dealer, please call her Riichi. Stay in your seat and Zendaya is Michi. You have temp, I believe in today, but then all triplet starts tempting you away. Call pawn, call pawn, call pawn, waiting on the bamboo too. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name is Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. That song was Dream On by Aerosmith. I believe it was originally composed for the television program Glee. Okay. I'm just kidding. That's an Aerosmith song. I can't scream sing like Aerosmith can, but I can do my best impression. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Let's get into a game in the Jade Room. Try saying that 5 times fast, even though not all the words start with the same letter. It's still a little bit difficult. How am I doing today? Thank you for asking. First of all, voice is absolutely destroyed by shrieking falsetto, and the whole time, so scared that someone is just gonna appear right out that window and look in like I've lost my damn mind, because guess what? Maybe I have. Maybe this is what Riichi Mahjong does to a human being. When society... No. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I went for a run early in the morning. And then I did this thing where after the run, I took a shower and I had breakfast. And I was like, you know what, Yusong? You're just going to be a little bit bored today. I was watching some videos by this psychiatrist, Dr. K, on YouTube. And, you know, he was just talking about how your brain just needs to chill sometimes, and you can't chill and rest if you're always scrolling or always watching something. So for 12 minutes, an excruciating 12 minutes over breakfast, I was bored out of my damn mind, and guess what? It felt great. There's that Calvin and Hobbes panel. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Can I get a 1 in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about? Just kidding. Well, I mean, I would appreciate just some solidarity, but you don't have to. There's this one Calvin and Hobbes panel. Calvin and Hobbes is a American comic book series. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Where, you know, Calvin's dad, who's not the protagonist, is just really, really happy to be barbecuing burgers, and there's nothing you can do but wait for the burgers. And as a child, you're like, okay, boomer, let me know when you're done being a boomer. I'm gonna be on Vine. No, you know what I mean? You're like, why would you want to be bored like that? No, because it's your brain. Your brain occasionally needs to be bored. It can't just be you can't just watch Naruto at 2 times speed for your entire life. When are you gonna rest and grow and try to reflect on yourself and maybe try to heal, you know? Point is, I'm glad to be playing Riichi Mahjong. It's incredible what boredom, if I can get on my little soapbox here, it's incredible what boredom does to the human mind. By the way, 7 pairs. We've ended up in 7 pairs alleyway. Hopefully we can get it to 10 by year. I'm not sure that it's gonna be possible. Sure, I'll throw a 5 of characters. Look, I know the 1's the Dora indicator, so there's only 2 left. I know the Dora's already been thrown, so there's also only 2 left of those. I gotta go for it. I'm a greedy boy. Chet Hanks might be an island boy. No, okay. You ever just reference something from society where you have no idea what you just said? That was one of those things, okay? I know Chet Hanks is you know, has a bit of a persona online. And I also know that there's a meme that's I'm an island boy. I don't know if the 2 are related whatsoever. Anyway, it was kind of amazing because dude, this is a safe tile. It's a safe tile. It's inside sushi. We could go for 4 concealed triplets. You know what I could have done? I could have also discarded the Dora. The Dora discard is also a-okay. I mean, there's also the 6 of characters. So what are we trying to look for now? The 4 of bamboo is dead. The south one is almost dead. The 1s and the 9s are still kind of alive-ish. So maybe we can get into Tenpai for all triplets if things go well. Look, friends, I don't know if we're gonna make it into Tenpai this hand, and I think that's okay. They wouldn't do this if they had a 2-3 weight. Yeah, this is impossible. It's Suji Gaming to the 4. I mean, the 1 hasn't been discarded yet. Other people could have a 2-3, but I'm not super worried about any of these other bozos. Sorry for the language. Maybe we would have had Tenpai if we had played a little bit more recklessly, but you never know. We could still pawn to get into Tenpai. All we have to do is get rid of the 3 of bamboo, and we might be able to do it. Sure, I'll chi this and discard the 4 of circles. If someone else discards the 4 of bamboo right now, and then we can get into Tenpai super duper easily, we might be able to retain our dealer seat. But don't get your hopes up. You know, I was feeling a little tired after the run, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can record my little YouTube videos today. You know how I'm just being mean to myself. There's no reason to adopt that kind of tone. There's no reason to adopt that highway. Let me finish my first thought before going on to this next thought. I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. But then I was like bored for a little while, and I'm like, dude, recording a YouTube video is actually what I want to be doing. Oh my god, they got Under the Sea. Oh my god, it's the red 5. Oh my, Riichi Under the Sea Sumo Pinfu, 2 red 5s, 1 Oradora. Who's the bozo sitting in the dealer's seat? It's me. Zendaya is Michi. Oh my god. All right. Does anybody else feel god awful after that last round? No, just me. Okay. What's the nut draw for us right now? The nut draw for us right now is another 4 of circles. We won't shy away from any value in this hand. Who am I? Famous Hearthstone streamer Trump? Boredom just allows you to refocus on what you want to be doing in general. If I can say it in French, en général. You know what I mean? Being bored is like a virtue. I sound so old and crusty. I know, dude. I know. I mean, we still need a pair in this hand. I'm happy to keep 2 pairs, right? 2 pairs for a verse no album out. And I also don't want to discard the Dora. I'll pawn this. I'll try to get into Tenpai. What is the nut draw right now? Nut draw right now, no joke, another 4 of circles. Or like a red 5 of circles. I would happily keep the 4-5 shape over this 7-9. But if we get like an 8 of circles or something, are we really that happy to... Oh, friends... It's so worthless, this hand. Oh, it's so worthless. Oh, it's so worthless. I don't know if this is right. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. You were just in Tenpai. Why did you do that? Pawn it till your dreams come true. Holy moly, this hand just went from 1 Han to 3 Han, or excuse me, I mean, it did go from 1 Han. I was contemplating throwing the Dora in the first place. Now it's a little bit dangerous because no one's gonna want to discard the Dora. I'm looking like a fool with my pants on the ground. I don't know. It's inside Suji. Maybe someone gets a little hasty, gets a little frisky, and discards the Dora anyway. Oh my god, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in Riichi Mahjong. I've never felt so immediately vindicated. But keep in mind, maybe that play wasn't correct. We just happened to get very lucky. Here's what I was thinking. The cons of this play. Call me Khan Academy, the way I'm doing some online learning, but going for the 1 Han hand. The 7-9 shape. Oh my god. Oh my god. The 7-9 shape was okay because we're only 3,000 points away from 2nd and 3rd place, right? So in those little differences, getting 1,000 points is not bad, right? It allows us to fight strongly for 2nd and 3rd place. However, getting the nut draw, oh my god, that just felt incredible. Holy moly. Does anybody else need a cigarette after that? Holy moly. Pure straight potentiality in the bamboo suit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Would love to draw a 4 or a 6 here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dare we Dare we just discard the 2? Dude, let's do it. I don't think the 2 is going to be our pair whatsoever. I mean, there's a world where we draw another 3 of bamboo, right? Then we have 2, 2, 3, 3. We can go for something like a pure double sequence or something along those lines. Okay. I mean, the shapes in this hand aren't bad. The nut draw, right? The nut draw is a 4 or a 6 of bamboo. And I know what this hand is going to look like in the end, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What this shape is going to be completed, and this is going to be our pair. If we're talking about happiness, that is chasing happiness. Again, this is something that I've coined. I mean, I don't know if I've coined this, but I think I'm the person that coined this because it can only come from a mind so sick and twisted, from yours truly. I'm going to discard the 5. The door is the 2 of circles. Other people are going to keep 3 4s. This is our pair. We don't need to have Omega Tile acceptancy. This is really, really good. We don't even need Omega Kyle acceptancy, okay? Sorry any Kyles watching, but you're not welcome here. No, if your name is Kyle, you're welcome here. What was I saying? I didn't even finish my Adopt a Highway tangent. Oh yeah, chasing happiness is just like, what is the best version of this hand? Bazinga. Let's go for that best version. The nut draw right now is a 4 of, oh my god, it's a 4 of bamboo. That would be Riichi Pinfu pure straight closed, which would be 2 Han. Riichi Pinfu pure straight closed. I mean, that's good enough, right? That's 4 Han. If we sumo, it's 5 Han. It's a Mangon. Goku Sun is Gohan. So true, bestie. Okay, I mean, we don't need to call Riichi even, right? Like, we could chi into that 4, 5, 6 shape and still be in Tenpai. We have a valid hand, of course. With no Riichi and with an open hand, this would only be a 1 Han hand. It's not great. Left Lord is gonna call pawn on the white dragons. They have a pretty strong hand from what it looks like. They're willing to discard some really, really good tiles. It would not surprise me if they were in Tenpai, but again, this is a 4 Han hand. This is not small potatoes. This is big potatoes. Right Lord discards the 4 of bamboo. Ah, man. I think because everyone has a good hand right now, like, look at this. All these bozos are dropping such good tiles. I think if we get a 4 of bamboo, we take the Tenpai here because I don't want to duke it out. And also, I'll say this right now. We haven't seen any Dora. If we draw into a dangerous tile, we might have to legitimately fold. I'll throw a 6. It looks like nothing is being super contested around the upper value bamboo tiles. A lot of them have been discarded. I don't know. This could have come from a 4-4-5 shape, but we see a lot of 4s. It's not that likely. Crosslord is willing to drop a red 5. You know that they're in Tenpai. Holy moly. And they're the dealer. And Zendaya is Michi. This is a very scary situation. However, they don't need 7 of circles, and Left Lord doesn't need 4 of circles. So if we just get a little bit lucky here. Chotomate. Excuse me for a second. Sumimasen. I don't think I go for this. I genuinely don't think that I go for this. This tile is just too risky right now. Nothing feels that safe around the 7 of characters. There's no one's discarded a 4 of characters either. Someone could be sitting here with a 5-6. We haven't seen the red 5 of characters either. I mean, I don't know if that even matters, but I think these other fools are in Tenpai. And by the way, it's not all ogre for us. They're willing to discard the Dora. Okay, Left Lord Sumos. I knew that all these people had good hands. I knew that these people had good hands. What were they waiting for? 3. This is a triple-sided weight, right? Or I don't know. This is like a 2-5-8 weight. I think. I'm not exactly sure what they were waiting on, but still, okay. Left Lord is gonna take it. They're still steadily and readily in first place. Okay, nothing we can do about that. This hand is looking pretty okay. This looks pretty fast, right? This is a red dragon only hand. The door is the green dragon. That's a little bit unfortunate. Anyone could have the green dragon and use it. I think what we do here is that we just go speed mode. Deja vu. I have seen this hand before. I think we go really fast here because, again, now I'm willing to protect second plate. Second plate. Oh boy. Second place? Second plate? What am I? At a buffet restaurant? I'm willing to protect second place here. Second place is good. I'm not gonna turn on my nose at second place. Sure, I'll throw this away. I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily the best thing, but we can accept a 2 of circles or a 3 of circles here. This we could have accepted the 5 of characters or the 4 of characters. But I think if we had discarded anything around here, it would have made. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. If any tile efficiency lords in the chat would like to illuminate if one discard was better than the other, I don't think there's a huge difference, but there might be. There genuinely might be. So we are in Tenpai. The nut draw for us right now is, I guess, a red 5 of characters. I would happily sumo on the red 5 of characters. The Dora. If we happen to draw the Dora, which is the green dragon, I think unfortunately we just have to discard it. Like, we've made our bed. Our bed is a very tiny, small, but potent hand to try to protect second plate. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to try our best to do. You know, like, I don't know if this is a thing, or like this is a thing nationwide, but I've always driven past those signs that are like adopt a highway. Does that actually do anything? Is that like what are you gonna do? Send the highway to a private school? Like, I don't really understand what that is. What I think it is like maybe you can adopt a highway and maybe, like, I don't know, pay for its maintenance. But that sounds like something that the state should be doing. You know what I mean? Like tax dollars should obviously be going towards public infrastructure, right? So I don't really understand what the adopt a highway stuff is. If you know what that is, or God forbid you are the proud parent of a highway, please leave me a comment. I would love to learn more about whatever this program might be. Okay, Right Lord is willing to discard some good stuff. There's a 4 of circles. Left Lord discarding some okay stuff. We're not really sure here. I would love to just draw a winning tile. You know what I would even do here? If we draw into a 6 of characters, I would happily pivot to a double-sided weight here as well. We can't really draw 4 of characters here because we'll be in Zuzzy Furriton jail. You know, because we can't wait on a 3-6 like some mafias I know. What I'm saying is, it's good to be bored, okay? Which I guess is why you're watching this YouTube video. And I know sometimes I'm like, you know, if I'm espousing the virtues of not watching YouTube in a YouTube video, that's like, oh, thanks, dude. My drug dealers told me to quit drugs. Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I understand that there's like a cruel and inexplicable irony to this all. But I mean this very, very genuinely. Like, if it's the difference between you watching this channel and like you living a healthy lifestyle, please live a healthy lifestyle by all means. Absolutely. I'll miss you. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I can discard the Dora here. I'm gonna discard the 5. I think the 2 of circles has a chance to come out. I don't know about the 5 of characters. I think people are gonna be too stingy around the 5 of characters. There's a Riichi. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's a Riichi. Maybe I misplayed this something fierce. Oh, friends, what are we even looking at here? Am I really about to discard this 2? I mean, they could have a 3-4 very, very easily. 2 4s are visible. Okay, that's bad. But we can discard the 4 of characters. At least it's inside Tsuji to this 1 and the 7. They don't have a 2-3. They don't have a 5-6. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just should have gone for it, but this doesn't feel very good right now. Help me, Mr. Krabs. I don't feel very good. Help me, Mr. Stark. Excuse me. Mr. Krabs is an entirely different thing. You know what? I don't care what fandom I upset. They should have put Mr. Krabs in Endgame. You know what would have been cooler? Spoilers, by the way. I'll wave my hand if you want to mute until the spoilers are over. You want to know what it would have been based if Mr. Krabs picked up Thor's hammer, and then he was like, "Arr, gar, 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 time to defeat Thanos." That would have been hype. That would have gotten me on my feet in the cinema. All right, no one was waiting on the green dragon. Right Lord had a pair of them, but I think this is okay. Keep in mind, by the way, we were chasing happiness, okay? Like some waterfalls I know. We were definitely chasing happiness. Okay, hang on. I'm actually in the dealer's seat right now. I'm going to keep my honor tiles because, I don't know, the rest of our hand looks okay. We have all 5 pieces of Exodia, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Of course, this 8, 9 is the worst one. We would love to draw. That's not bad. Okay, we improve it to a 6, 8 shape. Now, if we draw a 5, we can improve it even further, right? Still accepting that 7 of circles. This feels like a Riichi Pinfu hand, and it feels like the first time. So this is pretty exciting. Oh, this hand is good. This crew is good. Northern Lion voice. Okay. We call Riichi no matter what here because we want to stay in the dealer seat. Crossguard pawns the red dragon. So be it. So be it. The nut draw for us obviously is the 7 of circles, right? 7 of circles would actually allow us to do Riichi Pinfu. You want to know what wouldn't be bad either? The 4 of bamboo. 4 of bamboo would allow us to drop the 1 of bamboo, and then there's a slim chance. Call me Slim Shady. There's a slim chance that we get all simples as well. Holy, and let me read my lips, okay? Because I don't want to say this kind of language frivolously. Holy guacamole. We drew the red 5. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a hand. Riichi Pinfu red 5 as the dealer? Maybe Sumo, maybe Ipats? Okay. Call me a beloved character from Beauty and the Beast the way I'm Mrs. Ipats right now. Silly. Very silly indeed. Okay, Right Lord discarding a 4 of circles. We'd love to see that in our hand. Please, any tile that sends us into Tenpai. So many tiles sends us into Tenpai. 6 of characters, 9 of characters, 4 of circles, 7 of circles. Anything would send us into the promised land, and I would insta-Riichi. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, by the way, okay, here's the wave for the spoilers. I'm so sorry. You've just been sitting in silence. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I forgot that I was gonna do the thing when the spoilers were over. But I stand by my word. Insta-Riichi. Maybe I should Damaten this hand, as he says after he Riichis. Maybe I should Damaten this hand because I want people to deal into me, right? I want people to not know that I'm in Tenpai and play really aggressively discarding a 4 or a 7 of circles. That'd be nice. But Riichi allows for Sumo. It opens the door for Ipatsu. It opens the door for a huge Badonkadonk Mongon. And that allows us to compete for first place. First plate. And that is priceless. I think this is the winning play. I know it's greedy, but I think it's the winning play. Show me the Sumo. Never mind. Show me the Sumo and free my soul. I want to get lost in this Mahjong hole. Phrasing. I don't know. A Crosslord has only discarded 1 character tile, but even so, I don't think that they're going for a flush of some kind. This is worrying because our Crosslord does not seem to be folding whatsoever. It's good news and bad news, right? It's good news because they might deal into us if they're not playing. If they're not folding, they probably have a good hand. Holy moly, they're not folding whatsoever. They're probably in Tenpai. This tile could have dealt in very easily. But the good news here, or the bad news is that they might just like win. You know what I mean? That would be terrible if they just sumoed or Rond off of somebody else or Rond off of me. That would feel really bad. But the good news is that we could Rond off of them and send them into the Shadow Realm so far that they might never return. And that, friends, that is why we play Riichi Mahjong. Okay? We don't play Riichi Mahjong for the sportsmanship. We don't play Riichi Mahjong because okay, 2 chances at Oradora. 1 leftover Riichi stick from the night before as well. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, that was a risky con, friend. You better be in Tenpai. Oh, this is a risky. 3, 2, 1, 0. We're not gonna have a chance for under the sea. Under the river is still a possibility, but we're not gonna have a chance for under the sea unless someone pawns or something. Left Lord. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. A Crosslord, what did you have? Waiting on the 7 of characters or the Dora. Holy moly. I understand why the Caged Bird conned. Holy moly. We don't play Riichi Mahjong for any of those things. We play Riichi Mahjong to invoke despair within the hearts of our opponents, okay? That is why. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just like that's a cornerstone of this community. I'm being facetious, obviously. The cornerstones of this community that I really like, by the way, I was emotional last night because I got off of the stream after playing some Nancy Drew, and I was like, oh my god, I love this community so much. And I know this sounds like fake, but whatever. I love this community so much because I was like, oh my, I got to have so much fun. Like, I genuinely got to have so much fun. And like, I was being silly and everyone was being silly. And we were all like trying to be kind. No one was being weird or aggressive. You know what I mean? Because some spaces are a little bit, I won't say weird, but some spaces are definitely a little bit aggressive. Like if you're in the chat of like a professional anything streamer, right? It's a little bit like sweaty. It's a little bit competitive. And don't get me wrong, I love being competitive some of the time. Left Lord calls the Riichi. I don't know if we just roll over and die here. There's 3 Riichi sticks up for grabs. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. That is not a tile that we need though. This probably doesn't come from a 3-3-4 shape early on. I don't know. Risky, arguably a risky tile to throw away, but I want to go for it. What do we want to see? We want to see a 5 of characters. That way we can chi into it. And if they discard a 5 of characters, we know that the 8 of characters is safe because of hashtag Suji Gaming. It's a 5. That's the Dora. Right Lord pawns it when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's the Dora. Holy moly. Right Lord has a visible Mongon. I am still playing aggressively. All the Dora are gone. They don't have a 4-5 in their hand. They could have a 4-5 in their hand. They could have a 4-5 in their hand. I'm not sure if this tile was discarded before or after. I think it was before. I have Tenpai. I think I go for it. Okay, Right Lord pawns. It's a pawn and not a Ron. But this is a spicy meatball. Oh, this is a spicy meatball. Do I ever fold here? Do I ever fold here? 3 Riichi sticks up for grabs? Forgive me, Lord. I must pog. I have to pog here. This is this is both the it's both the winning play and the losing play. Let me know what you would have done in the comments there. Because look at this, 1,500, but it's 5,000 points. Look at all those Riichi sticks that we just slurped back up, plus 600 points because of the repeat counter. The winning play is to win there. Do you know what I mean? We're actually in the game. We're really, really in the game now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our shapes are picturesque. Our shapes are picture perfect. Don't even get me started on the idea of being pitch perfect. Excuse me. But it was also the losing play. It was the losing play had we dealt into Right Lord's Mongon or Left Lord's Riichi. You know what I mean? It's a tricky situation. Very, very tricky. Holy moly. I mean, this game, we've gotten so obscenely lucky. I'm not going to even deny you that. Dude, I'll also say this. There's a world where we chi into a 6 of circles to go for the fabled all simples hand. However, if we just draw into one of these tiles, do we call Riichi? I don't know, dude. I want to slam the like and subscribe button. Right Lord is going for the world's most obvious flush. I want that tile. I don't think I can accept it. We could chi and just get rid of the 9, but that's so risky. Oh, that's so risky. Right Lord going for the most obvious flush in the character suit. So we have to be very, very careful of the character tiles that we hang on to or we get rid of later in the game. I don't think that we want that either. Okay. So now we no longer have a pair. That doesn't feel that good. I don't know if this is right. I think it might have been right just to throw away this 6-8 shape, because if you squint your eyes and you look at it, this is just a 6-8 shape. You know what I mean? Like, this is our pair and we have a 4-5-6. 7-8-9, 6-7, 4-5-6. Okay, I mean, it's a strong shape in the bamboo suit. We're waiting for another 5 or an 8 in the bamboo suit right now. It's a tricky shape. The nut draw for us, I mean, that's something that we'd love to see. Damaten, single tile weight on the Dora. I don't know about this, friends. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty screwed. Crosslord with the Riichi. Okay. I mean, I would love to sumo on the Dora right now. Blood on the dance floor. This is not pre-recorded. This is not pre-recorded. I don't know how to prove that to you. I genuinely don't. What do you want me to do? I can't even read any of the comments right now. Because this is not I'm not Yusong, put your left arm in the air. I'm just trying to prove to you that this is real. Oh my goodness. maybe the luckiest game of Riichi Mahjong I've ever had. Just in terms of pure, like, bliss. You know what I mean? Because your bliss is on my lips. This is a weird hand. Honestly, I was thinking about going for 13 Orphans with this hand. Probably would have been better. I mean, this is a very risky situation. If we discard all of our honor tiles, our hand still looks pretty weak, or our hand still has the potential to look pretty weak. And I'm now in a commanding first place. And holy moly, we got the pair of the Southwinds. It's okay. Here's the thing. We're in first place. I don't think we pawn the first Southwind, right? Because if a Southwind comes out, that means that there's only one Southwind left in the entire GD game, okay? And so no one else can have a pair. If someone else draws the Southwind, they're gonna have to discard it if they want a winning hand. Otherwise, they'll be doomed to wander these halls for all eternity, you know? However, if we do pawn, the reason that this pawn doesn't feel very good to me is because if we do pawn, look at the rest of our hand. It's not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. It's really not good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't even have 5 shapes. We don't even have 5 shapes. So let's not, you know, put the cart before the wagon before the horse. Look, come on. Some of these expressions are a little weird, right? Let's not go too hasty here. Let's not go too hasty. Would I pawn the Southwind now? I mean, still it's looking a little zuzz. I mean, the nut draw for us right now is a 5 of characters, for sure. Then we discard this, then we discard this, then we pawn the Southwind, and then after that, it's world domination, baby. Anyone else doing anything scary? I mean, left lord discarded a slew of honor tiles. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything that's super scary. I'm gonna be so happy to keep this a green dragon here as a safe tile for later. Right lord and a cross lord, they're not even that incentivized to go for huge hands, right? So this is a great situation for us. I'll pawn this. It's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. We get into Tenpai if we draw into a 2 or a 5 of characters, or we chi into a 2 or a 5. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. That's not a tile that helps us get into Tenpai though. But now no one has a 4 of characters in their hand. This is Tenpai. Believe it or not, I'm walking on Pog. This is Tenpai. Crosslord opening up their hand with a 9 of characters. Maybe some kind of half outside hand, maybe some kind of all triplets hand. It could be all triplets. It could be all triplets. This is also a little bit scary, right? No one's discarded a 7 of circles. No one has it's unlikely that someone has a 5-6, but you never know. It's still very, very possible this late into the game. We've seen a lot of tiles at this point, and also, yeah, nope, I'm not doing it. This is 2 Han, by the way. This is 2 Han. This is the Dora and the red 5. Zendaya is Michi. I don't know what you want me to tell you, okay? We're not going to discard this. If we deal into a crossroads all triplets, Dora, red 5 hand, no, I'm not doing that. I am abso-fruitly not doing that. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Okay. We would love to see a 4 of bamboo now. I mean, this hand suddenly goes huge mode if we see a 4 of bamboo. Okay, left lord is going to call a Riichi on a 5 of circles. This is good news for us because we wanted to discard this. I'll happily discard another 5 of circles. Like we just want to get into Tenpai if possible to keep our dealer seat and keep all these other players trapped in a purgatory from which they can never escape. There's a west wind and left lord. Wow. Zuzzy. I love it, dude. Zuzzy as heck, dude. I love that. Were any west winds discarded? Maybe they even broke up a pair or a triplet to try to stay safe. Wow. Zuzzy indeed. And that's not even that bad for us, right? Like sure, we lose the dealer seat, but we kind of want the game to progress because we're in first place, you know? We have to keep our eye out in the rearview mirror for left lord in case they try any funny business. They could still snatch this game from us the way, I mean, the way my waist is snatched. Okay, I don't know some of the things that I'm saying right now, okay? I'm entering spheres of the internet that I don't quite know about. But why can't I be snatched? You know what I mean? We all deserve to be a little snatched here and there. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, by the way. Half outside hand, by the way. Oh my god. The nut draw for us right now is another 1 of characters. Then we have a half outside hand mixed triple sequence. Closed, that hand's a monster. But open, that hand's still 2 Han, right? Okay. I mean, it suddenly becomes worse because it is a very easy Pinfu hand. If we draw into a pair of any of the tiles that we have. If we draw into a 6 or a 9, then we're on a single tile weight and it doesn't feel nearly as good. Here's the thing. If we draw into a 6 or a 9 here or a 6 or a 9 here, you want to know what I actually discard? I think I actually discard the 3. I think I actually discard the 3 and just go for the half outside hand and fold if we need to. A crossword could be going for a half or a full flush in the character suit. Their discards kind of look that way. So we need to be careful about the character tiles that we're dropping. Okay. 8 of circle is not really what we're looking for. What is the nut jar right now? Nut jar right now is like, yeah, that. Like a 7 of characters or an 8 of characters. You know what? The nut jar is actually a 7 of bamboo or an 8 of bamboo. Because a crossword's going for character tiles, and we would love to not have to discard a character tile if we don't need to, right? This makes our hand very, very precarious. All right, I mean, if they got it, they got it. But I'm going to sit in a Dama-10 Pinfu scenario right now. Luckily, they don't got it. And I think a crossword might be going for a full flush. Look at the amount of honor tiles that they've discarded as well. I mean, it's tricky. It's definitely tricky. There's a 5 of characters. I don't know if a crossword is there yet. I'll happily discard the Dora. No one's Dora gaming right now. No one is Dora gaming. I will happily throw the Dora. No one has a huge chance to come back here. Maybe a crossword, if they have a full flush pure straight. Full flush pure straight is, I mean, because it's open, it would be 6 Han. Hey, cute Riichi there. Oops. It would be a shame if I just didn't allow you to play the game. Bazinga. Some nights I stay up, crushing others' dreams. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you love the taste of despair. It's pretty unique call to action, right? Not gonna lie to you, not gonna mince words. I don't know if anyone on YouTube has really asked that of their audience before. This is genuinely one of the greatest games of Riichi Mahjong I have ever played. So I mean, it's extremely lucky. What do you want me to say? The nut drop for us right now, 7 of characters. 7 of characters would be nice. 3 of bamboo is also pretty nice. This is not even that bad. If we get into Tenpai, we might be able to wait on a 5 or an 8 for our pair, right? So that's pretty nice. South 3. We're almost towards the end, but we have to remain vigilant. Call me a creature in Magic the Gathering where attacking doesn't cause it to tap. If we mess up here and we don't notice that someone's going for 13 orphans or something, or that someone has a big 3 dragons or something, we could get ourselves into some trouble. All right. I mean, this hand doesn't even look that bad. This hand actually just got a lot better. We have the opportunity to go for all simples here as well. So that also feels really, really nice. Chiing into a 7 of characters would not be the worst idea I've ever had right now. Although, you know what? Like, I don't think that we open this hand unless we get into Tenpai. Anything short of Tenpai, maybe the 3 of characters. Okay. This is a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. We could pawn one of these and use the other one as our pair, but I want to keep my hand closed because we are in first place right now. And if someone calls Riichi, I want the most options to play defensively because guess what? I'm protecting my lead. I'm absolutely protecting my lead. There's nothing that's going to be able to pry my points away, you know, from my cold dead hands. That's a nice tile, don't get me wrong. It's a nice tile. I mean, here's the thing. This is a 7-8-9 shape and a 5-6 shape. The 5-6 shape is way better than this 2-4 shape. Now, if you're asking me, Yusong, what is your pair going to be in this hand? Dude, I have no idea. Folks, this is your captain speaking. I forgot where this plane is going to. Oh, we were going to Denver, Colorado? Sorry, welcome to San Francisco. Sometimes your pilot might get a little lost in the sauce. And that's okay. We all have hard days sometimes. This is a weird shape right now. The 5, dude, the 6s could actually be our pair right now. Our cross lord is gonna, right? Okay, left lord calls the Riichi on a red 5. They've got something. Wow. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. The 5 of circles is actually what I wanted to discard. Okay, 5 of bamboo is not what I want to see. It is absolutely not what I want to see. By the way, we fold here, okay? If we would have gotten into Tenpai, PogChamp. Oh my god, right lord. Riichi, Pinfu, Pure Straight, Dora. Oh my god. Are they the dealer? No, they're not. This is a farm-to-table Mangon. Oh my god. We're still duking it out for first place right now. What are we, a shoot-em-up game? Duke Nukem is what I'm trying to evoke right now. Oh, some nights I stay up. Half flush? Nor? I don't think we go for the half flush here. I think we go for any hand, any port in a storm right now. That's what we're going for. Maybe even all simples with this hand. Keep in mind, any 1,000 point hand allows us to win this game. Oh my god. All right, so the half flush maybe would have been the better thing, but this is what I'm thinking about the half flush. Like, the half flush, we don't need all those points. We just need to win outright. You know what I mean? Could be a little hasty here. Could be a little hasty here. And in fact, in retrospect, definitely hasty. Definitely hasty. Why am I keeping this east wind instead of the south wind? I thought I was in the east seat. That's a misplay. I should have kept the south wind. I don't want left lord to have as much time in the world as they want to potentially. Oh, friends. Oh, that is not what we want to see. Okay, the Dora we can't even use right now, right? Yeah, like it's impossible for us to use the Dora unless we draw into a white dragon. White dragon is absolutely the nut draw for us. Anything short of that, we discard the Dora, I think. Because otherwise, yep, absolutely. I love this. I absolutely. Logan Roy voice from Secession sound that's going around on TikTok. I love it. I effing love it. Okay. White dragon. Yagan. We will happily pawn into a 2 of bamboo or a 5 of bamboo. It's not super duper likely, right? There's only 1 2 of bamboo left. And the 5 of bamboo is like a choice tile. I don't know if I should have gone this hard for this hand. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I should have gone like sicko mode for this hand. Because look at our shapes, man. They're not that good. They're not that good. And if someone else calls Riichi, we're like omega screwed. Because it's not like we have safe tiles to play with either. I don't think that we keep the 3. I don't think that we keep the 3 right now. Even this 2-3 shape. So this 2-3 shape is great, right? Because it's a double-sided weight. But we're going all simples. Oh my god, we have 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence. I'm telling you right now, the 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence does not matter. It's cool that I saw it, and it's cool that we have it, but we don't need it, okay? We need literally any winning hand. Any winning hand. Okay, I'll keep a 2-4-6 shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we still have 5 shapes in our hand. It's perfect. The 2-3 shape, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. We could accept the 4, but even so, if we draw the 4 of characters now, it's not the end of the world. We get a nice 4, 6, 8 shape. It's not terrible. Southwind, I'm gonna keep you as a safe tile for later. 3 of characters. Yagan. Okay, here we go. Would still love to pawn into a 2 or a 5. If someone else calls Riichi here, it's definitely a very, very dangerous situation. What is it? A teen being offered the devil's lettuce for the first time? That's a dangerous situation. All right, no safety net. Here we go. Dad, I'm being an English major. No safety net whatsoever. And that's true, by the way. That's true. I never had that conversation, but I could have had that conversation. Hashtag English major. Hashtag English majors can. It's a very risky hand to go for right now. Oh my god. Small hand. White dragon only. I play this game perfectly. Not true. Not true. We got so unbelievably lucky this game. Oh my god. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this sphere of hope. Let me tell you right now, I'm Pog. I got 2 spheres of hope, if you know what I mean. Why is the loading screen not loading all the characters contemporaneously? A lot of sumo gaming. What is happening here? You have a scary hand. Oh my god, your hand is scary. Oh my god, your hand is scary. Oh my god, your hand is scary. I was competing for this with a green dragon only hand, but it was worth 5,000 points. It was worth 5,000 points. They were going for all simples. The riskiest tile that we threw was, dude, we didn't throw a single risky tile. They have to go for all simples, right? What else could they see? Red dragon, white dragon, potentially. If they have the white dragon, then we're screwed. Who has the white dragon? Left Lord has 2 of them. What are they waiting for? What are you waiting for? They called Riichi on a closed wait for the 2 of bamboo. Really interesting. Early Riichis will sometimes be awful like that, right? But I mean, we weren't playing safe. We could have delved into something awful like that. And Right Lord with a huge opportunity to come back into this game. Unfortunately, you're not the protagonist today. The Lord has chosen me as the protagonist. Wow, un-effing believable. I mean, really though? Isn't this kind of okay? It's close to the Dora. They could have a 5-7 in their hand. Yeah, they could still have a 5-7 in their hand. I don't hate this. This is like so safe. This is unbelievably safe. You could have discarded a 2, I guess. The 2 is also not bad. I think the 2 is technically your safest tile here. I know this looks ridiculous. I know this looks ridiculous. I think this is your safest tile. Wow, this is very unlucky of you to deal in. I'm not gonna deny you that. South 3, something happened here. You're pogged. Holy moly, you're pogged. Oh my god. This player had such huge opportunities. No. Oh, I feel so bad for this player. This player, oh my god. This player honestly deserved to win more than I did. So what happened here? Was everyone just like struggling? Crosser not even in Tenpai, who I was scared of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 7, 8. You're not even in Tenpai yet. Right Lord, I mean, this player who eventually ended up winning. The 5 could have, they discarded a 5. It could have come from a 5-6, and now they're just waiting on a single tile. Yeah, I don't hate it. This hand is so easy to improve. You draw into a 3 or a 7, a 5 or a 9. Or even just, you know, a duplicate of any, a duplicate? Yeah, a duplicate of any of these. Holy moly. Really exciting game. Really exciting game. Folks, that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the genre, maybe leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every other day. For right now, I'm going to try to... I'm dabbling with something, which is... As soon as I get the chance to really start recording and accumulating a backlog, maybe we'll do something like Monday through Friday. Because I think that opportunity will allow me to, like, actually work on more scripted videos. You know what I mean? Like this video. Oops. No, this video is not scripted. Also, I don't want to waste my time like that. Play an entire game of Mahjong and then do voice commentary and have to act the whole time. I know no one's accusing me of that. It was a funny thought. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Because I want to get some more tutorials out, you know? Anyway, that's going to do it for today. You can I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Link is down below in the description at 4 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there, along with our community Discord or our VODs channel. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.